What do high-end Parisian runways and remote Mongolian grasslands have in common? No, it's not a trick question. It's cashmere. Soft, luxurious, expensive. You've probably worn it, or at least dreamt of it. But what if I told you that the secret behind the world's most sought-after wool lies with goats surviving minus 40 degrees Celsius winters on the Mongolian steppe? Today we're diving into a story most people have never heard: how Mongolia became the second largest cashmere producer in the world, and why that matters more than you think. Cashmere isn't new. In fact, its story dates back thousands of years. The name comes from the region of Kashmir, where the fabric was first spun into shawls and garments fit for royalty. But here's the twist. While the name stuck, the best quality cashmere comes not from Kashmir anymore, but from the goats living in Mongolia's extreme climate. These goats develop a special inner coat to survive the brutal winters, and that undercoat is where the magic happens. Meet the real MVPs, the Mongolian herders. Over a third of the Mongolian population is involved in herding, and for many of them, cashmere isn't just a product, it's their livelihood. Each spring, herders carefully comb the undercoat of their goats by hand. No shearing, no machines, just centuries of tradition. It's slow, it's meticulous, and it's deeply personal. Imagine trying to gather wool from a goat in the freezing wind, using only what your ancestors taught you. That's not just labor, that's a legacy. So how did Mongolia become such a giant in the cashmere world? The answer is part geography, part history, and a whole lot of hustle. After the fall of the Soviet Union in the early 1990s, Mongolia opened up its economy. Suddenly, herders had access to global markets, and global demand for soft, sustainable fabrics started to rise. Fast forward to today. Mongolia produces around 25% of the world's raw cashmere, second only to China. But here's the kicker. Even though Mongolia produces top-tier fiber, a large chunk of it is exported in raw form, meaning other countries process it and profit from it more. Imagine baking the world's best cake and then letting someone else eat the first slice. Yeah, it stings. It's not all smooth and soft, though there's a hidden cost to cashmere. As demand grows, herders raise more goats, and that leads to overgrazing. The Mongolian steppe is fragile, and the increase in livestock is causing desertification, turning fertile land into barren soil. Climate change is making winters harsher and summers drier. Some herders are being forced to leave the land entirely, moving to cities and abandoning a way of life passed down for generations. It's a delicate balance. Keep the tradition alive without breaking the ecosystem that supports it. But there's hope and innovation. Some Mongolian cooperatives are now keeping the processing in-country, creating homegrown cashmere brands that focus on sustainability and fair trade. Young Mongolians are returning to herding, but with modern business skills and tech-driven solutions. Think goat monitoring apps, eco-certification, and direct-to-consumer sales. It's like blending tradition with tech. The old world meets the new, and cashmere is right at the center of it. So the next time you touch a soft cashmere sweater, take a moment to think beyond the label. Behind every thread is a story of harsh winters, ancient traditions, and a country finding its place in the modern world economy. This is more than just fabric. It's Mongolia's quiet revolution, one goat at a time.